Hi, my name's Eddie. I'm here at Big Winds with my son Jake, and today we're going to share a little tip about how you can go sailing with your kids and do so in a really easy way. And Jake, you had a lot of fun sailing this summer. What's your favorite part of windsurfing?
Passing kayaks.
Passing kayaks, attaboy. All right. So today we're going to go through how to get two booms on your rig. And the reason this can be troublesome is if you have kids Jake's size. Jake, can you stand up for a second? If you go ahead and try to put two booms on a rig, you'll find that one of the booms is way too high. So I'm going to show you how you can fix that. And to be sure, this tip comes directly from Kevin Pritchard, who shared it with me when he saw this photo of Jake sailing and said, "Dude, give Jake a boom." When you normally rig a sail, you would take your mast tip and you'd stick it through the bottom of the sleeve right here. If you're rigging and you've got a little one with you, and a little one who isn't tall enough to reach a boom in the cutout, what you do, and this is the big trick, you just slide your mast only through the top portion of the sleeve. And from there, whoa, careful bud. From here, all you're going to do is actually downhaul your sail like you normally would. In fact, the rest of the rigging is all normal except for the fact that your mast isn't in this portion of the sleeve. Watch what happens. Right, Jake?
Right.
Right. All right, I've attached my boom. And now, because I've got all this room down here, whose boom am I attaching now?
This, mine.
That's right. I've attached my boom. And to attach Jake's boom, I don't do anything all too fancy. I just run his outhaul line through my boom and then back through his cleat. He's a little guy, so he's not putting a lot of weight on it. You'll note that the boom is actually fairly loose up and down, but it holds if he's pulling down on it. And for most of what we're doing out there, that's all you're doing, right?
Yeah.
All right, so from there, you can see now if we stand the sail up,
Yeah.
show them what it looks like. Perfect height. And my wife has reminded me that there are some liability concerns about sailing with your kid, and I would just recommend that with Jake and I, we started going out in light winds, right?
Right.
And we also found that large light air boards that have EVA foam decks that are really nice for you to sit on and stand on and you don't get scratched up on tend to be best. And yeah, start slow. The only other tip I'd have is be careful if you're wearing your harness hook with your kid, because if it's on board, it'll tend to hit them in the back of the head. And did you like that? No, not very much. So we worked up to high winds and it took a little time. And it's definitely not a must. The main thing is, do you have fun?
So we have to have this make a needle out of when we put a boom on, so both of our booms can fit on there.
Couldn't say it better myself.